Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Oh, yeah, it's another pajama day. I am so tired and exhausted and in pain today. Juliet and I, we went to the city. Oh, my God. First of all, it poured all day. Second of all, we just got south of town here, like maybe a kilometer or so, and there were five seagulls on the road. And I got closer and closer, and they weren't moving, and I hit my horn, and they flew off, but one hit Susie. No damage to Susie, but of course, the seagull met its end. So, yeah, no way could I avoid it. None. They were stupid. So, anyways, and then we went to the city and we had to meet up with Juliet's nephew. So we met him at Costco. I don't like going over onto that side of the city. Transcoda. No. 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 I don't want to ever go back over there. No, I do not. No, I do not. So, anyways, we were there at Costco and we did everything. And of course, I was quite poor when I came out of there. And then from there, we went to Tim Hortons and had lunch. And then we went over to Dollarama. And then we went to Michael's and I said, that's it. That's it. We got to go. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. So it rained even more going home, and like it just came down in buckets. And I noticed that I seemed to be going through a lot of gas. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Turns out Susie was in all-wheel drive instead of two-wheel drive. And that burns a lot more fuel. Because normally I can go to the city and back and still have fuel in Susie. So we stopped in at Highway 6 and I got my cheese and that. And then we went to the Petrocan MTT in St. Laurent. And I had to get gas there because I knew I wasn't going to make it home. And so for the last little while, I've been driving it in all-wheel drive. Not good. So, yeah. So I'm going to kind of show you a few things that I bought yesterday. I will first go through what I got at Dollarama. And it's not a biggie. There wasn't a lot there, like that I needed. I don't know how much these were, but I got some poopy sacks. So I got that. And they're lavender scented. Is that supposed to make a difference? I don't know. But these were, I don't know, $3.50. There's 160 in there. Then I got 2 of these. Like that. They were, I don't know, $1.50, I think. I got one of these magnetic screens here for the door. I thought I'll have that there for the back door. I got some Windex because I got to clean my window. I got 2 packs of gel pens. I like these, but they don't last long. And a lot of times they don't work. I got 2 packs of Venture Cleanser. These were $2.50. These were $2.50. If I didn't say, this was $4.50. Okay. I got some of this Jazzy. It's fabric. Whatever it is. Fabric deodorizer, I guess. Then I saw a few things and I thought, I'm going to see what these are like. I thought, well, you know what? I haven't tried them yet, and I thought, they might be good to use. So I got, there were 3 of these for $1.50. These are 13 centimeters by 18 centimeters, or a 5 by 7. Okay, so I thought, well, then, you know, you don't have to worry about cutting boards and that kind of thing, because I could put a design on there, you know, or put it this way or whatever. Okay, and then I saw these, and I'm wondering if they might be a little bit too thick, but I thought for $2.50, I'm going to see about them. And these are 3 wood squares. Okay, and these are, doesn't even say how big they are. Wow, whatever this size is. Okay, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. All I can do is try it, right? But that's how you can mount things. You know, so if you're doing a square one, you could put it on here, you know, and all you have to do is, you can put a, this isn't the, well, yeah, that might go. But see, you can put a board on there, or you can use something else. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try, right? I got these things, but I think they're even too big for what I need them for. I think they're too big. I didn't want them this big. I wanted flat ones, so I got 2 packages of these. There's 4 in there for $1.50. And what I wanted them for was, because I have a lot of stickers and charms and things like that. But I wanted, you know, flat ones like that. They didn't have any. So all they had were these ones. So I thought, okay, I will try them. I bought myself a lightning cable, and because I always need another one. And I got myself some nail polish, which is kind of a peachy pink. I don't know what it's called. Scented like milky bath. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what color this is. What color do they have here? Bath goals. So I got that. Then we were going through and I was talking to Juliet about, because I've got these calla lily tubers. And a lady said, well, I could do them in, she suggested to do them in pots. So we were looking around Dollarama, couldn't find anything. And then we went the last row and we found some flower pots. So I got 2 of them. And that's these babies. I'm not sure if that's a hole there. I'm not sure. But these were 40 centimeters by 28 centimeters. They were $5 each. I think you can punch a hole in here. So I'm going to use them and plant them in here. And I will put these right by my steps there. Instead of having a big flower bed. Because calla lilies here have to be taken out of the ground in the fall. So you treat them, they're a perennial, but they're an annual, but they're perennial. Yeah. All right, from there, we went to Michael's. And I can tell you, I don't like that Michael's on Regent. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So if you live in Winnipeg, don't go to the one on Regent. Go to the one there on in St. Vital. The one on St. James is good. The one at Garden City is good. The one on Regent, they had next to nothing. Next to nothing for stitching stuff. They did have a 50% off. And I really now wish they had a really nice gnome. It was a Canada gnome. And I thought for 50% off, I could have used that. And it would have only brought it down to $12.99 or something. $12.49. And I wish now I would have gotten it. But instead, I got a thing of fabric. This is Loops and Threads. And to be honest with you, I don't really like their Veda cloth. I don't really like it. And I was looking for a 16 count. They had nothing. And I'm thinking I'm going to dye this. And I have some of this. It's called Marigold. So I'm going to dye this. I don't know if I'm going to just kind of brush it on or what I'm going to do. Because I want to use this here for those, that mushroom and toadstool sampler. That is out now. So this here with the 50% off, I got $8 off. So it was basically $8. Yeah, and I had gotten this Rit dye. Boy, they used to have bigger bottles than this, but now it's shrinkflation. $6.95 for this. Then I was looking for, they didn't have much of anything else there. Cross-stitch wise. No. No. No, it's pathetic. I remember going to Michael's, and when they only had the one Michael's store, and that was down in St. James. And it had lots of stuff. You'd go there and it would have kits like dimension gold. They would have Mill Hill beads. They would have all kinds of threads and fabrics, and you name it, they would have it. No, not now. Not now. So I was looking for beads, and I found like individual packs, right? And they had Mayuki beads and all that, which are very good. And I was going to get the Mayuki beads, but they're very expensive for a small thing like that. So then I came across these bigger containers. And at first I was going to get plain colors. And then I happened to notice these things. And I thought, these are wonderful. Now, these are check beads. And I just love this because it's perfect. It is perfect. There's that. And this one is called Hawaii Mix. So it's got pink and gray and silver, light pink. Yeah. These are perfect because they're mixed. They're all color coordinating. Perfect. Then I got this one, and this is called Glacier Mix. So it's got the white, it's got the blue in the matte, then it's got the silver, kind of silver, white, clear. Yeah, and blue matte. So that's good. Then I got this one, and this one is called Phoenix Mix. And I think there's only 2 colors in this. It's like a clear and a steel gray, I think. And the last one I got was, they had more, but I didn't buy any more. And this is called Angel Blue Mix. So it's got blues and greens, both. I think there's matte and clear in there. So yeah, but those were, I think they were $6.99 for each one of these things. So yeah, plus I got my 10% seniors discount, and you have to ask for that. Okay, so it's for those that are, I believe it's 55 and older. So a lot of you qualify for that. And that was it. It was Costco where I spent most of the money. Oh, yeah, I told you about the seagull. And so yeah, when we were in the city, I got my notice that my mattress topper was in. I thought, oh, that's fantastic. Now I don't have to go out today. So I was expecting a huge box, right? It came in a box like this, and yay high. And when I opened it up, and I thought it was going to be heavy, but it wasn't. And I thought it had been so packed tightly, and it was, vacuum sealed. And The mattress started out about this small, okay? Now it's this big. So I'm going to put it on the bed today. It did smell when I took it out of the box, but that's just factory smell and plastic smell. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm really shocked. It's called it's from the brand name Bed Story. And it was I think $30 off or something. I got it on Amazon. So very good. Now I should be able to have a good sleep there. But and then this morning I had just finished my prayers when Ricky and his crew came, and they took a look at everything, and they couldn't believe the water that had come in. Like, it was just, I I I couldn't do anything yesterday. I brought everything in. I put stuff in the fridge and the freezer that had to go. The rest of it I just left. And so I have a mess in the kitchen. So where the heck is my water bottle? Oh, here. So yeah, they just cut holes in places to see what was going on, and sure enough, there was a lot of rot, a lot of black mold. They couldn't believe how saturated everything was and how it just rained in. They took the pails of water out, and I said, because I can't do it today. I can't do it. My back is so sore, and I am so tired that I just can't do it. At Costco yesterday, I bought these beautiful pineapple spears. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. They didn't have any romaine lettuce. They didn't even have head lettuce there. So there must be a shortage. Supply chain issue. But I got spinach. Excuse me. Oh. I got spring mix, the greens. I got 2 things of strawberries. I got blackberries. I got little nan rounds. They had the spinach dip on sale, so I bought two packs. I bought Kleenex. They had Kleenex on sale. I bought I don't even know what else I bought. Oh, I bought some nuts. I bought a big thing of popcorn. I got some nut bars and some other type of bars, because they're good to take if I go somewhere. But yeah. Oh, so with the back there, they took everything, like they just put holes, and just to see what was going on, what they needed, what was down there, that kind of thing. And so I'm not sure when they're coming back, because they got to do a new estimate. And like, we know everything. I think even some of the floor joists have to be redone. And the plate there that goes, where the studs go on, that's all black mold. rotten. And so yeah. Yeah. So that was the extent of my day yesterday. So when I got home here, well, first of all, I dropped Juliet off and helped take her stuff in. And then I went to the post office, and then I came home and I brought all of my stuff in while it was raining outside. And I put Lilybell outside, and it was just, I was getting tireder and more tired and more tired and in pain. My back was so in pain, and it still is today, but I'm mostly tired and exhausted, fatigued, and that. So I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. And besides that, it's raining. I'm not going. I'm cold. I'm just achy. Yeah. So, but yeah, otherwise, nothing else. Nothing else. So I am going to, well, I have to do my dishes first here, but I am going to continue working here on my African elephant for jungle fever. Yeah. Or, I could have named it African safari too, but, there's other things. I don't know if I said, did I say this yet? I don't know if I did or not. But I know I told Juliet. But Rana was saying there she didn't know what she would use for jungle fever. And then she said, well, I buy a lot of kits on Amazon. Does that count? And I told that to Juliet. It just went, vroom. She didn't get it at all. I'm sure you guys have got it. So it was, yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, I am just, oh yeah, yesterday I bought vitamins and I bought Tylenol and I bought, I bought women's vitamins, 50 plus. And I bought vitamin C. All that cost quite a bit. But I needed it. And, but that's about it. But I'm just feeling, and my head's sore. And, this morning I was kind of waking up and falling asleep and all that. And I thought I felt something on me. I thought, oh, what? So it was dark. I didn't, nothing. And I went, and sure enough, there was a bug crawling on me. So I went to go like this but I didn't get the head off. So I thought I had, because I was so tired, I didn't know what I was doing. So then a little later I thought I felt it or whatever. Here it was burrowing into my finger. So I got it, sure enough, a wood tick. It was a little tiny one, a hatchling. And, but it hitched a ride on Jonah. Yeah. So wood ticks are out, people. Wood ticks are out. And they're multiplying. Absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. And so anyway, I quickly had put an end to that one. And I didn't check to see if I had any more on me, but I have to check Jonah out thoroughly to see what he's got on him. I'm not worried about Lily Bell because she doesn't, I haven't been able to put her on the grass anyways. So, yeah. So, yeah. So that is all that happened yesterday. But I am hoping to sit down and work on this if I can get rid of my chill. And, but yeah, it's just a mess back there. Well, the roof is going to have to come off. The walls are going to have to come off. The flooring has to be redone. I'm not sure about the joists underneath there. I asked Juliet, I said, how is the church going to afford this? And she said, she didn't know. I said, well, maybe they'll do payments, you know, and so she wasn't sure, but I know it's probably going to be up there 20,000, and that's something the church does not have the money. We do not have that money. I know that. You know, we're such a small congregation, very small. And like if we had a mega church, we'd get that in one weekend basically. But not here. Not here. We're a very poor parish, as are all the ones around here. We just do not have we just don't have the financial basis to do that. So I don't know what's going to go on. But yeah, so if you're interested in that stitch along from Al Forst Embroidery, which is a freebie, and it is mushrooms and toadstools. So I've got my fabric. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I was hoping to get some green, but I think I have some blue and some black or something, and I might be able to make a little bit of green and I can do it. Otherwise, this is fine. This is fine. So, anyways, I am going to go and wash my dishes and get that worked on. And then I am just going to veg out. Well, I have to put my mattress topper on my bed. So hopefully after this, I'll have a much better sleep. I won't feel the springs underneath. All right, everybody. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. So does Miss Twinkle Toes, yourself, Miss Lilybell, and Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. And yes, my brain is just one big fuzzball. Nothing's connecting today. So yeah, so I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Remember, on Sunday there will be a live. Yes, and I should be here with bells on. I'm hoping so anyways. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me. You would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. All right, everybody, we'll see you here tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody.